We're also very lucky to have this evening Congressman FrankGuinta, following another difficult election, although I like the recent polls on that. Congressman Guinta, could you please come up?
Good evening. I wasn't sure I was going to make it here. I was down in where was I? Jeez. I was in Nottingham at an event and with a group of great Republicans that Joe would be proud of. And I let them know that I had to excuse myself because I wanted to come here this evening before everybody closed the night, and I wanted to just come and say a couple of things on behalf of Ambassador Petrone. You know, many of us in this room have either sought office or have sought counsel from different Republicans, all of which have probably had the help of Joe and Augusta. And I first remember when I put my name on a ballot, and some of you have heard this before, I was told that I can't win. You're a Republican in the most Democrat district of your city in Manchester. There's no way you can win. And I heard that a lot from a lot of different people. And I always tried to seek advice and counsel from those that I respected. And in the state of New Hampshire, there is a long list of respected people who have given their heart to politics and to governance. But I think Joe particularly is at the top of that list. And I remember when I first called and I asked actually for a check for a state representative campaign. And they actually gave it to me. And I was told, if you don't ask, you're not going to get. So I figured I'd call a bunch of people who, none of which knew me. Many of you are in this room. But Joe and Augusta were very pleased to hear about this young guy from Manchester who wanted to try to run in a Democrat city, in a Democrat ward, as a Republican. And lo and behold, I won. And then, thankfully, we have continued that streak as Team Guinta has grown to the point where I've had now the honor to serve as a congressman from this great state. And there are a lot of people that I feel very honored to be part of Team Guinta. And I feel very honored to have served in different capacities. But it's because of people like Joe and Augusta that allow people like me to be able to do what I do. And as we were through, 18 days left in the campaign, we were going through the schedule, and someone asked me, do you want to speak at this event? I said, do whatever you have to do to make sure that I get there. Because it mattered enough for me to just come and say thank you. Not just for what you've done for me, but how you have served admirably this country from a military perspective, as well as in a diplomatic perspective. We feel very honored in the state of New Hampshire, and I know Iowa does too, to have you as a leader in this nation. And there's so much that we have all learned from the Petrones over the years. But anytime any of us need something from them, they have always answered the call. And for that, I think we are all privileged. And for that, I think our state and our nation is a better place. So I had a flag flown over the Capitol for you in your honor. And I want to come and give it to you and Augusta, and I hope you will fly it in New Hampshire. If you want to do it in Iowa, that's okay too. But I hope you fly it in New Hampshire in honor of the very people who are here to pay homage and thanks to you. So thank you very much. I appreciate everything that you've done.
Croc TV.